Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Welcome back. Welcome to the investing channel. In this video, we're going to do a price prediction on XRP. I do a lot of trading with crypto and also with stocks. And for swing trading, this is how I do things. This is how I price predict. This is how I choose where I enter my trades, where I choose my exits. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that, okay? So for those of you guys that are in XRP, you've also probably seen some of my videos early on for some of you guys that have been subscribed for a number of years. And I've been in XRP since about 2020. It's going to be the major rail system, from what I understand, to move money from country to country. So it really has a great utility to it, whereas I think Bitcoin is just a store of value, okay? So I think it's going to rival Bitcoin at some point in the near future. Plus, it's an ISO coin. For those of you guys that have learned about ISO coins, there's only going to be a certain number of coins that are authorized to be able to, I guess, work, to be able to be used for certain type of important features tied in with the banks. So that's my understanding of it, but you guys should research it if you haven't yet. All right, so remember, this is for educational purposes only. I'm not telling you guys to enter the trade. I'm just showing you guys what I do. So remember, trading is risky. You can and you will lose money at some point, okay? So this is not a definite, but what I do, I'm going to show you how it works here. Hold on a second. Okay, so you're going to see these lines right here. So I'm looking all over. I got 3 screens going. You can see these black lines that I have all over. What I do is I draw bases on lines, folks. When price action breaks those lines, it'll usually come back up and it will touch that line. So you can see right here, this line right here, I'll kind of drag it over a little bit more. Well, let's see here. Somewhere in there. So what happened is price action broke that base and it came back down. It came back up and touched it and blew past it. Here's another one. Broke this base, lingered down here. This is where I buy. This is my sweet spot, somewhere in here. I wait for it to go down a ways, and then I feel confident that it's going to come back up. I could sell here, or I could sell anywhere above where I buy and take a profit. But you can see, came down, lingered, almost came back up, came down again, and then shot up and touched that line right there, and then shot back down. It broke this base, came back up. So watch what I'm going to show you. Pay attention. And also, don't leave yet, because we're going to do some calculations. We're going to see how much of potential profit I think we can make, okay? So stay till the end. It broke that base right there, came back up. It's going to happen more often than not. Broke that base, came back up right there. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit for you guys. Came back up, touched it, dropped. These two it worked on. This one it worked on. That was just a little one. This one it worked on, hit, came down again. Hit again. If I would have missed that one, I would have got it. Came down again. Here's another one I could have jumped into. I could have jumped in right in here. And then what did it do? It ultimately came back up over here. I'm on a 4-hour chart, guys, and I can draw lines on any chart. But typically, with waiting for things to come back and to make more money, I usually will go with like a 4-hour or a 1-day chart. Okay, so let me bring it down a little bit for you. Here's another one. Broke it, came back up, broke it, came back up right there, just that little one right there, boom, right there, and then it dropped. But it came back up again, folks, and it hit it. So if I would have missed that one, if I would have been off a few cents, I would have definitely been able to take profit here. All right, so this is kind of where we're at right here. This is the line. We're going to do some calculations now, so stay tuned. I'm going to show you guys. So right now, price is at 221. And this line is roughly at 278, 280 range. Okay, so let me go over to my tracker. I track all my trades, guys. This is a tracker that I put together. I can enter my trades. I can enter in, I can go in here and I can enter in stocks. I can enter in crypto, Forex. So what I do is I come in, I enter everything in. I'm going to show you how I do it, and then we're going to calculate it out, okay? And then up here is my total realized profit or loss, okay? So let's go down. I've already entered it in. So I've got, today's the 16th of November, 2025. It is 4:15 p.m. where I'm at. And I enter in XRP. I choose crypto. I put in, let's say I do $500. I'm just deciding now what I want to do, I put in my entry price, which is at 221 that we just saw on the chart. We saw that it was going to go up to around 278, 280. So I'm just going to go 278. That gives me 226 coins based upon $500. Let's just say I sold it, it came and it hit, my total profit off of a $500 investment would be roughly 25%, 26%. I'd make $128. So let's say I'm like, oh, I want to make more than that. So let's say I go in here, hold on a second. I'm going to change that 500 to 1,000. Boom, I make 257 right there. See it right there? If I had $2,500, let's just put that in, I'm looking at making around 644. And the other great thing about the chart, and if you guys want a copy of this chart, look in the description of this video. I have a link there for you. You guys can go get a copy if you want. Deep analysis. This is a page that you don't have to change. It just calculates everything from the first page, okay? Calculates everything from this page, and then it puts it over, hold on, where's my mouse? Right there. It puts it over here. So you can see it calculates out win rate by stocks, win rate by crypto, win rate by FX, average days on a trade, and then wins, losses, largest win, largest loss, average profit, average loss, and then the total realized profit. I have another one. This is just a copy of my thing, but I'm putting it together so I can show you guys what's going on. If a trade has not closed yet, it's right here. I got a bunch here. And these ones are actually real ones that I've got going on. I threw them in there. Tesla, Nvidia, Amazon, and you can see. Watch what happens. Let me show you this. Hold on. Go back to the chart. Over here on the right side margin, let's go see where Tesla's at. It's at 404. Okay, hold on. All right, where's my chart? There it is. Okay, let's go over here to Tesla. Let's put in 404. Let's just pretend that we sold it. I sold it at 404. Boom. On that particular trade, which is actually a real trade, I did get in at 124 back on 12/23/22. I'd make $2,800 on that one, and I invested $1,250. Let's go over here. We'll put another one in, 404. Boom, 210. That was, I think that was just, yeah, that was one stock I bought. And then let's go down a little bit more. Here's a couple more. 404. Oops, 404. Boom. So you can see I'm making 225%, 100%, 108%, 20%, 20%. So you can play with these numbers. This is why it's great to have a script like this, is because you can calculate out things. You don't have to get your calculator out. And before you jump into a trade, you can see what's going on. So that's it, guys. That's my XRP. That's how I look at things. Remember, I'm not telling you to jump into a trade. I'm just letting you know how I analyze things. Trading is risky. You can lose and you will lose. I've lost. But the point is to refine yourself, okay? And if you guys want a copy of the trading tracker, look in the description of this video. I'm going to be doing my next video on Solana for those of you guys that are buying Solana. And if you guys are interested in any other coins, I'll do an analysis of that. Just add a comment down below somewhere in the video. And thank you guys for watching. Remember, thumbs up and subscribe. It helps me out. Thanks guys for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.